do not just show up at the border. Stay where you are and apply legally from there. Starting today, if you don't apply through the legal process, you will not be eligible for this new parole program.
President Joe Biden vows to crack down on illegal immigration. But what does it mean for South Florida following the surge in migrants landing in the Florida Keys?
Unfortunately, the approach has been of dealing with the symptoms instead of the root of the problem. We have to approach this of going to the root of the problem.
Tonight, breaking down the new border crossing crackdown. President Biden's announcement puts a plan in place and a monthly limit to migrants entering the United States.
CBS 4's Peter Dench joins us live from Little Havana with reaction to the president's announcement. Peter?
Well, Lorna and Elliott, President Biden is expanding the program to accept legal migrants while cracking down on those who come here illegally. He's also calling on Congress to pass new immigration laws. Activists, meanwhile, say changes are needed. The president's announcement comes amid these striking images. Cuban migrants on a raft seen from a cruise ship. 300 migrants arriving at Dry Tortugas National Park in just a few days. The U.S. Border Patrol tweeting pictures of rafts found through the Florida Keys used by others. President Biden announced a program to accept up to 30,000 migrants per month from Cuba, Haiti, Nicaragua, and Venezuela, while expelling migrants who circumvent U.S. laws.
Do not just show up at the border. Stay where you are and apply legally from there. You need a lawful sponsor in the United States of America, number one. And you need to undergo a rigorous background check.
Ramon Sal Sanchez, a community activist for Cuban migrants, sees problems with the president's plan.
Sending massively Cubans back to Mexico is not going to solve the problem, because that's only going to increase the exodus from Cuba coming through the ocean into the United States. Unfortunately, the approach has been of dealing with the symptoms instead of the root of the problem. We have to approach this of going to the root of the problems that cause this massive exodus from these countries.
Two men whose parents came to the U.S. from Cuba agree it is a complicated situation.
I feel like it's an individual situation. Some people might need to go back, others really deserve the opportunity to come in and be here.
I just wish it would make it more easier for other people to not need to resort to illegal immigration to come here, because those people still want to come here to this country to get a better life.
Now, the Monroe County Sheriff had been asking for federal help after the latest developments. Meanwhile, Ramon Sal Sanchez does not see any let-up anytime soon in the number of Cuban migrants coming here. Coming up at 6 in just 1 hour, we will hear from an associate professor at the University of Miami who is an expert in international law. We are live in Little Havana. Peter Dench, CBS 4 News.